guys, welcome back to Imperfect Action with Jade. Happy Tuesday. We are going to be making some more live calls this week. So the past few weeks, it's been expired listings calling directly to the seller. And this week, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I really didn't love the lack of answers, lack of conversations from the expired listings for the live purposes. So I'm sure I'll still do those here and there, but I am going to do today, we are going to call on market listings. We're going to reach out directly to the real estate agent, chat with them, see what's going on with the listing, get some information, and see if they'd be interested in entertaining an offer from us. So for anyone that doesn't know, in Zillow, all these leads that I am calling on today, I've gotten completely free. I haven't paid to get them. I haven't paid for a platform to go and pull these leads. I got these free right off of Zillow.com. And for anyone that doesn't know, at the top, there is a search feature, of course, where you'd put in the city that you're interested in. You can also put in, beds, baths, price range, multiple other characteristics. And at the very bottom of, I think it's called other criteria or other something like that, there is a spot that says keywords. And you can type in whatever keyword you're looking for. So there are a couple that I would keep in mind when searching for stuff. For example, for these ones that I pulled to call on today, I typed in furnished. So I put in my city, I put in my price range, and I typed in furnished for the keyword. I wanted to pull up properties that are being sold with the furniture. These are most likely short-term or mid-term rentals. Most likely they're still operating as that. They would have proof of income, that type of thing. And we get the furniture so we don't have to go and furniture this house after we buy it. So that's what I typed in today. Some other ones that I would type in could be motivated. You're going to see, actually the one I'm calling on, I didn't type this in, but I just happened to say it. The first two words on the listing description is motivated sellers. So I could go to the keywords and type in motivated, whatever market you're looking at. And it's going to pull up all the listings where the agent has expressed in the listing description that the seller is motivated, right? Sometimes they say highly motivated, motivated seller, very motivated seller. It'll say different stuff like that, but it's going to pull anything that says motivated. And then, of course, your job is to go through everything that Zillow pulls up and take a look, determine if it's something you want to give a call on, and then reach out to the agent. So furnished, motivated, assumable is something else that I would look up if you're specifically looking for potential subject to deals. There are some agents that, with the higher interest rates in the past year, they're either, kind of savvy with the assumable loans and they will market it as an assumable loan, or they've gotten a ton of subject to offers, decided to look into the assuming route and start marketing it that way instead. So if you type in assumable, you'll see all the ones, a lot of times it says assumable 3% interest rate. This loan is assumable, great rate, things like that. So that would pull up potential creative finance deals, right? Hey, I see you're marketing it as a assumable loan. What if we just skip that step and left the mortgage in place type thing? So anyway, keywords can be super helpful. There are a few to try in your market. So this one that I'm about to call on is furnished and motivated. It's been on the market for 77 days. And you know what? It says it comes furnished, but I actually don't think this is currently an Airbnb. It looks like the owners live there. There's a bunch of clothes in the closet. Just the way things are set up, it doesn't look like it's an Airbnb. I mean, multiple computer screens, stuff like that, that looks like a homeowner stays there. So for whatever reason, they don't want to take this furniture with them. So let's give it a call.
Hi, and thank you for calling. Hi, and thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna text. I need to create a text. Let's see, I'm gonna see what her name is. Okay, this is all my text is gonna say. Hi, Mary. My name is Jade. My partners and I are interested in purchasing 123 Main Street as a rental and just had some questions. If you can give me a call back when you have a minute. So I'm going to copy this and just keep it in my notes so I can easily copy and paste it every time I need to text an agent. Okay. So I double dialed. I actually need to. I'm going to keep tabs up which ones I'm calling because I just have these pulled up on Zillow. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. This one's also furnished. See, blah, blah, blah. Okay. 165 days on the market. And it looks like I would guess that this one is currently operating as an Airbnb. It looks set up like one.
Hello?
Hey, my name's Jade. I was calling about the listing on West Beach Boulevard.
Yes,
Is that one still
absolutely.
available?
It is still available.
Perfect. My partners and I were looking at it. We're looking to buy a rental in the area, and I saw this one was furnished, so I wanted to give you a call.
Absolutely. What can I tell you about it?
Yeah, is it currently operating as an Airbnb?
It is operating. Repeat which one. I just want to make sure we're on the same page here.
West Beach Boulevard, number 206.
206B. Okay, perfect. Yeah. I have two over that way, so I wanted to make sure I was giving you the right information. It is currently acting as a rental. They bought it about a year ago.
Okay.
And they just don't want to do it anymore. They're just kind of done with it.
It's a lot of work.
A lot of people do that. They just get into it and don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't know. But super nice couple. The condo is really cute. It was just freshly painted. It is fully furnished. The furnishings are nice. Like I said, they bought it about a year ago, put it on the rental market. They had Vacasa, and I'm so sorry that it's windy. I'm outside walking my dogs,
okay.
But they had it on the Vacasa program. What else? I don't know. Were you able to see all the pictures? Were you able to pull up the pics?
I did. Yeah, it looks really cute in there.
It is. It's cute. It's tiny. It is tiny, but all of those units in there are pretty tiny. It's very resort-like. Are you familiar with this area, or is this kind of new to you?
This is newer area to me.
Okay. So this is located, it's a really good complex. I would say of all the complexes down here in that price range, it's probably the best one.
Okay.
It is located directly across the street from the beach with deeded beach access and a really nice access area with like benches that are, there's shelter so that like if it's super sunny and I don't know, want to get out of the sun, you could do so.
Yeah.
They have outdoor showers. And they have outdoor parking and indoor parking for owners. So outdoor for guests, indoor for owners. I should say covered, not indoor. They are directly on what is called the Little Lagoon. So the Little Lagoon is kind of lagoon is not a great word for it. It's beautiful. It's a lake. And even though it's called Little Lagoon, it's huge. And it's really pretty. There are beautiful houses all the way around it. And like at night, it's lit up and it's gorgeous. So that complex has a dock on the Little Lagoon that you can fish from. You can park trailers there. So you can actually pull your boat there and drop it there and house your trailer there, it's just unheard of. There are very few places down here where you can do that. Mm-hmm. So it's just a really neat place. And then the whole pool area is fantastic. It looks super resort-like. They have a hot tub, a pool, tennis court. That's about, I'm trying to think if there's any other amenities right now off the top of my head. No, but it's gorgeous. It feels very resort-like. It is a coveted place for people to go in the summer. And I will say that there are real estate agents that own in there and have owned for a long time, which is always a good sign. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm guessing it stays pretty booked then.
It does. So I don't know. Are you familiar with Vacasa?
I am, yeah.
So they were booked for Vacasa, or they were signed up with Vacasa. And unfortunately, Vacasa underperformed this year. So they didn't do as well as they should. I have projections, and I know that the projections are solid because I've talked to other people that rent in there. Mm-hmm. Your choice, obviously, would be to rent yourself, stay with Vacasa, or go with a new rental company. Okay. You're not obligated to hold any of those rentals if you have another company that you want to work with. Okay. But I can get that information to you. I can get you those rental projections and the rent and that kind of thing. That place does have a strong HOA, which is another thing that's really important down here. And because it has quite a few units, it's also, those expenses are spread throughout a lot of units. Mm-hmm. Versus some of the smaller ones, if they need a new pool or something like that, and you're splitting it between 12 or 16 units, it's kind of not as doable. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I love that complex.
Yeah, it looks really cute. So since they bought it a year ago, I mean, I'm guessing, they bought it, they wanted to make some money, and they just, don't want to handle the workload. I know Airbnb can be overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah, they
Um,
just don't want to do it. I don't think that they had a great experience with their rental company. Um, so they had to, get lots of phone calls and, say,
oh
hey, what are you
gosh,
doing?
yeah.
Why isn't this done? Why isn't that done? And I think they just got burned out on it. They're super busy at work. They're both really busy people.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think they're just like done. Are they going to make money on it? Not really. But I think they're just kind of done at this point. They're not willing to completely like give up the ship and just take nothing for it. It is the price that it's listed at is a good price. There might be some wiggle room in there, but it's listed at a very fair price. I think right now I think there are only two bedrooms. I checked yesterday. This one and the other one is significant. I can pull it right now. So are you out of town, I'm guessing?
I am. We're actually in Texas.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so
Have you been here to visit?
I haven't. No, we have some partners that we've been working with, and they're familiar with the area and have done business there. And we have rentals, in Texas, Oklahoma, Tennessee, places like that. And we wanted to get a little bit more into the short-term side of things, and are really liking this market. So I just figured I would start calling around to see what the options are out there.
Yeah, it is a great market. So my husband and I are from Ohio, and about 3 years ago, maybe a little bit longer now, we came down and bought a house like that first visit, a condo actually, and we've lived here ever since. We absolutely love it. There's so many cool things about this area that if you just came on vacation, you might not even know.
Mm-hmm.
We have a park system that backs right up to the beach road, and it has like 32 miles of raised decking throughout the park.
Oh, wow.
They have bikes there that you don't even have to pay for. You can just pick up bikes and drop them off in the park. And it was rated the #1 improved trail in the United States. And it's right here at the beach. We just have a lot of really cool stuff. Plus so Mobile Bay, since you're from Texas, I know you kind of know the area a little bit. Mobile Bay kind of sits there in the middle, and we're on if you were in the water looking, we're on the right-hand side or the east side of that. All the way up the east side of Mobile Bay is called the Eastern Shore. And there's all kinds of like little old fishing kind of towns that have built up that are super cute. There's a little place called Fairhope that is a Hallmark town, which not a lot of places get designated that. So yeah, we just have a lot in the area that is different than a lot of other places that I've ever vacationed. And I have vacationed all over like the East Coast and Florida. Okay.
Yeah, it looks really cute there. I'm thinking once we close on one, I'm gonna have to take a trip and go check it out myself.
Yeah, let me know when you come down. I'll be happy to show you around. I show people all the time.
Awesome.
Okay, let's see. Gulf Shores Surfing Racket. Okay, I'll tell you what's in there. So there are 7 1-bedrooms and 2 2-bedrooms. Of the 2 bedrooms, this one is currently listed at $378. The other one is listed at $525.
Okay.
The 1-bedrooms are listed anywhere from $299.9 to $369. So we are really priced well at the $378 mark.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's such a super cute unit. The kitchen has been updated. It has tile on the floor, stainless steel appliances. There's a washer and dryer inside the unit. What I love about this unit from a rental perspective is the balcony overlooks not only a really cool view of the pool, but you can see the little lagoon. But because you're on the second floor, you're close enough that if you have kids that are kind of at that tween age, like, over 10 but younger than 16, and you want to allow them a little bit of freedom to like kind of be at the pool, feel that they're sort of on their own, but you can sit there and have a glass of wine and watch them and be right there with them. So there's just like, it's just a really I guess, user-friendly, if you will, place. It's pretty close to the elevator, just like 2 doors down from the elevator. So when you pull up, if you have groceries and stuff like that, it's right there by that. It's a nice little unit.
That's super helpful. Okay. Well, cool. Yeah, I'm going to text you my email so you can send me over the income information whenever you get a chance.
Will do.
And I'm just, I of course want to look at the numbers and everything, but I'm thinking the way that we bought some of our units, here in Texas is we've done a lot of seller financing. Do you think that if we put in a seller finance offer where we paid your commission, gave them a down payment, and they got some monthly income without having to take care of it, do you think they would be interested in that?
I know for a fact that they have a loan on it, so I don't think they're in a position to do it.
Okay. Let me think.
Go ahead.
We have before just kept the loan in place. So what we've kind of set up to give you an idea on previous properties is we've kept the mortgage in place. We'll continue making those payments. And then, whatever equity we pay out to the seller, we pay your commission, that type of thing.
Okay.
That way, a lot of times we've had sellers, and most of the scenarios we do it in is when they, just bought it and they need to get out of it. We're able to give them more money than the traditional offer would.
So interest rate wise, where do you usually shake out then?
Whenever we take over the mortgages?
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're just gonna take over the mortgage. I gotcha. I can talk to them about that and see if that's something that they'd be willing to entertain.
Okay.
I don't know. It's nothing that they and I have ever discussed, but I will definitely talk to them. And if that's something that you are looking to do and you have interest in that, let me know. I'd be happy to help you. I live right here on the beach road. Like I am in the heart of it.
Perfect.
My office is in Gulf Shores, just a couple miles from this particular unit, but I live in Orange Beach, which is just a few more miles east. So Alabama has Orange Beach, Gulf Shores, and what's called Fort Morgan, though Fort Morgan is actually technically Gulf Shores. It's just outside of the police jurisdiction. So it's called Fort Morgan. But yeah, I mean, I live right here in the mix of it. And prior to being a real estate agent, I was a senior sales executive for Vacasa. So I know the rental market inside and out.
Oh, amazing. We definitely need to work with you then.
Yes, I'd love to. Send me your contact information. I'm going to give you my email here. Is this number, are you Jade?
I am, yes.
Okay. Is this your cell?
It sure is.
Okay. I'll save your contact. Let me just do it right now. I'm going to save your contact. I'll send you a quick text.
Perfect.
Here we go. Okay, I'm going to shoot you a text as soon as we hang up, and I'll text you my email. Feel free to text or email, whichever's easier for you. And then, yes, I'll get you that information over. I'll get you both what they've done to date, and don't take that as what it is capable of. I'll send you projections that I feel are really valid.
Perfect.
Yeah, and we'll go from there. And if you want me to get my eyes, kind of on the road looking for you, just let me know. Is this pretty much your price point? Are you only looking for one at this time? Are you expanding?
No, we're looking for multiple. So anything, you can find that the owners would be willing in seller financing would be ideal. We would love to look at those. But we're willing to go up in price. I think it really just depends on, of course, the income it's making and the potential it has to make for us. Okay. All right. Sounds good. I have another one in mind. I'll talk to her and see if it's anything that she would be willing to do with the owner financing. Okay. It's more. It's definitely more. It's listed at like $950. It's a full house and it is brand new. It was built last year. It's 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, gorgeous, decorated to the nines. She already has 50. I talked to her about a week ago. She had 52. Don't quote me on that. I can double check. 52,000 on the books for this year already, and she made 103,000 last year. And she was only
renting from April through December, and their family stayed quite a bit. It is a moneymaker. It's she did it on her own though. She Airbnb and Vrbo'd it on her own, but she has all of those bookings on the books and ready to roll.
Perfect. We'd love to take a look at that one.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, let me shoot you a text. Send me your info and I'll get everything to you.
Sounds good. I appreciate it. You've been so helpful and I look forward to working with you.
So do I. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Cool. That was awesome call. She was so helpful. I wish every agent call went that way. She was extremely knowledgeable. Okay, just sending her a text. Cool. That was a great call. So if any of you guys, have watched my past agent calls where I bring up the idea of subject to, I've done it a little differently, right? So there's some different ways to go about it. There's no one way. In previous calls, I could have took it there too because she pretty much was, giving me that information to take it there, and I purposely chose to say it a different way. But she brought up, hey, they've only owned it for a year. They're not really going to make any money on it. Right there, you guys have seen me frame it this way. Okay, what we've done in the past with similar sellers and just go into pitching it. Instead, I decided to ask if they would consider seller financing. And she said, oh, no, they actually have a mortgage on it. And I said, oh, okay, in that case, and then went back. So that's a way to just straight up have the agent tell you, hey, there's a mortgage, it's not going to work. Just bring up the idea of seller financing. I think it makes I could be wrong with this, but it may soften the blow a little bit because most agents are familiar for seller financing. It's something that you're taught when you're getting your real estate license, right? It's not in depth or anything, but I think the idea of seller financing is a pretty basic idea to most people. So saying, hey, would they seller finance? Oh, okay, no. And instead we could do it this way. Anyway, different ways to go about it. Find what's comfortable to you. And also something to note is you don't have to pretend to know everything about it. Like she asked me if I was familiar with the area. I just said no. I'm not. I have no idea anything about this area. I've actually never even looked at houses here, never been here. I've never looked at anything here. Like I don't know anything about it. I know that it's a hot Airbnb market, right? I've seen other people say that, but I know other than that, I have no idea anything about this area. And it's okay. You don't have to know things about the area. She was more than happy to give me the whole rundown on how great the area was. And, all the pieces of information. So you can be honest. You don't have to pretend to, be the expert in the area or anything like that. Okay. And she has another listing. And I didn't even ask her for a listing. She just genuinely wanted to help and work with us. So that was cool. I'm going to find my next one. This place is beautiful, though. I really do want to take a trip here. Looking at all these houses. She was a great saleswoman. Okay. Another similar one. This is a cutie. It looks like it's currently operating as an Airbnb. This one's been on the market for 126 days.
Hello, this is Paula.
Hey, Paula, my name's Jade. I was calling about the listing on Beach Boulevard.
Yes,
Is that one still available?
it is. Well, you're talking about Lonnie Kai?
Is that number 121?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, my partners and I are wanting to buy a rental in the area, and I saw this one was furnished, so I figured I'd give you a call.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. She's actually just lowered the price. My seller actually owns 4 units there.
Oh, okay.
That includes that 121. So she has one that's on the other side that is Gulf front, and she uses that one just for her personal use. And then she has 2 that are identical to 121. Same floor plan, same everything. And she does really well on rentals with those. She just recently purchased 121 in the late May, and found out her daughter is expecting a baby, and she lives in Tampa. So she wants to pull out of that condo to buy a condo in Tampa so she can be close.
Okay.
So anyway, that's kind of the story behind it. But yes, if you're interested in rental numbers, I can send you the numbers for her other 2 units that are like that. She does self-manage, or goes through VRBO, Airbnb, that kind of thing. So
is she selling the other 2 as well, or just this one right now?
No, just that one.
Okay.
Yeah, she really, and she loves the investment. She's been a client of mine for a long time, and that's the only complex she's ever had a unit or ever bought a condo. So anyway, all that being said, 121 is vacant right now. So if you are interested in a showing, are you local or here now?
No, I'm not local. I'm actually calling out of Texas. So
Okay.
yeah, we decided we want to move into this market. So I've just been looking at what's available and, seeing what our options are right now.
Well, I will be happy to do a video tour for you if that's helpful.
Okay.
But yeah, we're kind of in our down season right now, unless you get a snowbird or something in one of your units. Up until probably mid-February, that's when spring breaks start and the market picks back up, and yeah.
Does it stay pretty solid until like September, October?
Oh yeah, yes. And the reason I say that is we have some pretty big festivals. I don't know if you've ever heard of Hangout Fest, but that's here in Gulf Shores, and that's the summer. In October, we have a shrimp festival that's right there in Gulf Shores. All of these really you could walk to from Lonnie Kai. And Lonnie Kai does have deeded beach access. But yeah, it usually stays busy through the fall because it doesn't really get cold here until Christmas or after. Hard winter, really. I mean, when I say hard winter, it's 60 something today. You know what I mean? We don't get, but that's when you start seeing somewhere around Thanksgiving, Christmas, the snowbirds come. And we have like every tag down here is Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, Ontario, you name it. So they come down and they start renting. Usually they rent the same place over and over again. If they like it, just reserve it for the next season.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's, we do have a lot of that here now, but that's what you get in the winter season up until spring break starts. And then even through the fall, it stays busy because so many of the Alabama schools, even in Birmingham, and just have fall break. And so when the kids get out of school for a week for fall break, a lot of parents take advantage of that week and come down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And this one, so she bought it, furnished it, and hasn't rented it out yet at all.
She has rented a few times, but she blocked it when I took the listing because she wanted it to be able to be shown.
Mm-hmm.
And most of our condos here, there's just a pretty strict policy. If there's a guest in there, you don't disturb them.
Yeah.
So it's hard to sell something if you're constantly dodging. Because you get people come in town and they say, I can only look at it on this date.
Yeah.
You can't get in it. So she just took it off. Blocked it out while I got it listed, but it's in the down season now anyway, because she was like, I think if I get a thing, if I get a request, I'm going to go ahead and, book it, unless it's like somebody wanting a month or something. It's like, that's fine.
Right.
But right now, I do think it's vacant because someone showed it last weekend.
Okay. And does she just self-manage it right now?
She does.
Okay.
And she's very happy to share those numbers, as far as what her units did and on the other two. And I think I have it somewhere on my email. I can look back. But for certain, if you're interested in an investment, that would be valuable to you too. But she doesn't really have a following, or unless she's done something that I don't know of recently, where she's got bookings starting spring. If she did, she would certainly transfer those to the new buyer.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I will text you my email, and I'd love to take a look at those numbers. Of course, I'd want to look those over. But do you think that she would be opposed to a seller financing offer?
I've never had to propose that to her. I do know she wants to get what she has in it out.
Okay.
And if she got that kind of down payment, then she might be, because that's what she's thinking, instead of a fourth condo, I want to buy one in Tampa. I know she does have it financed.
Okay.
So I don't, that would have, no, then she couldn't do that unless it was transferable because she has it financed.
Oh, she has a mortgage on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, something we have done in the past, and maybe it's not a good fit for her since she buys multiple properties, but we have, if they have a mortgage on it and they're not able to do the seller financing, we've just taken over mortgage payments before, and that hasn't prevented them from purchasing another house. The way we set up documents, we make sure they're able to clear it from their DTI. Do you think she would consider that?
Perhaps, yeah. I'm sure she'd just want to know, of course, more details. But,
sure. Okay. Well, let me do this. I'm going to go ahead and text you my information real quick. And then once you send over those numbers, we'll take a look at them, and I'll get you just, an offer to start the conversation and see if it's something that would work for her.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Yeah, just text me your, and I'll find those numbers for you, what she sent me earlier. I think I have it on email. So, and of course, you may have her year-end numbers now. So.
Okay, perfect. Well, I really appreciate it.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
All right.
Okay. was another decent conversation. I was hoping that she was wanting to sell. She owns 4 units total. I was hoping she would want to sell more. Okay. I'm liking this market. All the agents so far are so nice, which is not always common in every market. Some markets, I feel like all the agents are just, which I'm guessing because this is a high investor rental area. So these agents are used to talking to investors. Are probably either, even though neither one really seemed too familiar with the seller financing offer, I would guess that they're used to dealing with investors and rentals and talking that type of language. Okay, let's see what the next one is. Okay, this one looks really nice. This is a huge, I think. Yeah, this looks like a huge complex. Wow, this is a cutie. Definitely an Airbnb. Been on the market for 182 days. Let's see.
Hello, this is Vicky.
Hey, Vicky, my name is Jade. I was calling about the listing on Plantation Road.
Yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
Is that one still available?
It is.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. Yeah, my partners and I were looking for a rental in the area, and I saw this one was furnished, so I figured I'd give you a call.
Yeah. Are you talking about the condo at the plantation, Gulf Shores Plantation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, it's available.
Okay. Is that one currently an Airbnb?
He uses VRBO.
Oh, okay.
Are you looking for a rental?
I am, yeah.
I don't have that number, but I can get it and just text it back to you if you want to just pull it up on VRBO. And
Oh, I'm
you might be
sorry.
able to-
I meant I was looking to buy a rental.
Oh, okay. I thought I get a lot of calls. People just want to rent.
Trying to rent it.
Yeah, sometimes I'm not sure what people look for. So,
Sorry, yeah, we're looking to buy one that, ideally is furnished.
He rents it through. He does it himself on VRBO. So
okay. Does it stay? Do you know about the bookings? Does it stay pretty solid?
yeah, he's done really well with it. They use it a lot too, but it did about 32, I believe, last year, 32,000.
Okay.
So he's got. It's been vacant. I think he had a snowbird coming in, and winter guest, and something happened, and they had to cancel. But he's got some people coming in February the 1st for I think 2 months.
Oh wow. Okay.
So it's a pretty good rental. It's a cute little unit. So and it's got a nice view. It's a side view, but you look out at the beach and the pool. So, but yeah, he's ready to sell. So
is he just getting kind of tired of doing the short-term rental?
they bought something else. They live in Georgia, and they bought a house, a cabin up in the mountains in North Georgia somewhere. So that's what he just said. They just don't ever, they just decided they've owned it a long time, like 10 or 12 years. They just, their kids are older now, so they've decided to
just move
go to
on.
the mountains instead of coming to the beach. It's closer for them to drive.
Gotcha.
So driving from Atlanta is, a little far, but
yeah,
mostly he just rents it. But his kids are older, and him and his wife just decided to buy a cabin. So anyway,
would he be willing to share the rental numbers with us?
yeah, I can get that for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Why don't you text me your email address?
Okay, I sure will.
As soon as I get to my computer, I may even have it. I can just email it to you.
Perfect. I will text you right now. Do you know, would they be opposed to looking at a seller financing offer?
They possibly might be.
Okay.
I have not, asked him that, but they might be.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll text you my email right now, and once we look at the numbers, I'll underwrite it and look at some numbers on our end, and I'll give you some type of offer, and maybe we can make something work here.
Okay, that'd be great. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, as soon as I get to my computer, I'll pull all that up and send it to you.
Okay, sounds good. I really
All
appreciate
right.
it.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Cool. Well, so far I haven't gotten really too many objections other than they have a mortgage on it and, the last one wanting to buy a different property. They've owned it for 10 years. They already bought another house, so it just sounds like they're tired of this one. They don't necessarily need to get it off their books. I lost. Oh, okay. I wonder if this one doesn't allow short-term rentals because it comes furnished. Let's see if it looks like somebody lives here. Oh. Hmm. This one's kind of hard. I actually think that someone may live here. I feel like this one could go either way by the pictures, but I'm wondering if they're not allowing short-term rentals because although it comes furnished, it says that this complex is great for a second home or long-term rentals. I'm gonna skip that one for now because I really want something with short-term potential. Let's check out this one. Okay. I was making sure I didn't call this agent already because it looked like a similar name. Okay. Let's see. Pool pond, storage. This can be used for second home, short-term, or long-term rental. Okay, cool. It looks like it was recently updated. I think this might be, yeah, this is lived in though. This isn't currently a rental. Okay.
Good afternoon. This is
Hi, Vicky. My name's Jade. I was calling about the listing on Highway 59.
Yes,
That one's still available?
it is.
Perfect. My partners and I are looking for a rental in the area, and I saw this one was furnished and figured I'd give you a call.
Yeah, it's a great unit. They have new floors, new painting, new countertops. They did a great job in there.
It looks really nice. Is it currently a rental?
No, it's not. No, she and her husband used it for personal use. They didn't rent it out. He passed away unexpectedly.
Oh,
So
no.
that's why she's selling. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you know by chance what it could go for, if there are any other rentals in the complex, and what they may go for as an Airbnb?
I can tell you that I had a tutu that had a proven record of $35,000 a year.
Okay.
And that was them renting themselves, and they had never done it before. So they were in Colorado, so they did a nice little business with it. So with the 3.3, I feel like it's probably north of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So where do you live?
I'm actually out of Texas. So, yeah, we have rentals kind of, in Texas, Tennessee, Oklahoma, different places. And we've recently became interested in this area for short-term rentals. So I've just been browsing Zillow and seeing what I can find.
Yeah, that's great because, the price point for that with the square footage, the number of it you can sleep is really good for down in Gulf Shores, Orange Beach area.
Mm-hmm.
Yet and also you're probably you're north of the intercoastal.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you look at the map, there's where Gulf Shores and Orange Beach are just like an island. And so anything north of there usually is not short-term eligible. So that's what's great about this property. And the community itself is really nice, has some nice amenities. And it's a straight shot to the beach, as well as all the retail and restaurants and like the OWA Park and things that people want to see when they're renting.
Mm-hmm.
You're right there. I mean, it's so easy. I love that community. I've been selling there for years. And I love it. It's a neat little place.
It looks really nice. I know I'm looking at all these pictures. Like, I think I need to go book an Airbnb and hang out here for a while. It looks cute.
Yeah. So do you have any other questions for me about it?
I don't think I do. I think I'm going to run some numbers and see what else I can find, Airbnb wise in this area, and hopefully get you over an offer depending on what I come across for the potential of it.
Okay.
Do you think she'd be opposed to a seller financing offer?
I don't think she wants to do that. I think that she is wanting to reinvest somewhere else. I think to pay off something or another,
Oh, got it. Yeah, just use the cash and go buy something else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, if you have any other listings that you think would be a good short-term rental, I'd love to take a look at them.
Well, I do. I just don't know what price range you want to be in because we're getting in closer to the water, to the beach. Of course, it's a little bit higher, but you also have really great rental numbers over there.
Yeah. We're open. We don't necessarily have a price point cut off. I think it's really just dependent on, does it come furnished? What is the yearly income? Things like that.
Yeah, what the ROI is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Jake, do you want to give me an email and I'll send you over what I have?
Absolutely. I'm going to shoot you a text right now with my information.
Super. I'll add you to my phone and I'll get that over to you. I'm going to get this afternoon. Got some more appointments this afternoon, but tomorrow for sure I'll get working on it and make sure I can get you some things to help familiarize you with the area.
Sounds good. I appreciate it.
All right, great. Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. I figured that would. I figured that'd probably be a no, just because it was a homeowner. I feel like they're, an investor that's already used to getting income, short term, long term, whatever it is. It's more likely to consider seller finance. They obviously want the house off their plate, but they could still get the monthly check with not, without having to take care of the property, mess with tenants, all of that. But, with a homeowner, most of the time they have zero interest in seller financing or, in her case, she wants to go use all the cash to buy something else and with, outright. So, but sounds like that agent has other things. So it was worth a call and a conversation anyway. She was really nice. And hopefully she'll be sending me over some more things. We're coming down to the end of the hour. Thank you guys for watching now or watching later. If you guys have any questions, any feedback, let me know down in the comments. If you guys need help with any deals, please reach out to me. You can DM me on Instagram. My name is always on the screen. Shoot me a DM. Happy to help you with deals. Happy you talk to the agent, talk to the seller, run numbers, send offers, whatever it is. Just let me know, and we'll be back on Thursday for another episode of the Not So Jaded podcast. So thank you guys, and I will see you on Thursday.